folks, and welcome to my review for The Conjuring 2. Once again directed by James Wan, also co-written by James Wan along with Chad and Carrie Hayes and David Leslie Johnson. It stars Patrick Wilson, Vera Farmiga, Madison Wolfe, Frances O'Connor, Simon McBurney, and Maria Doyle Kennedy, among others. And this movie shows us the continuous cases the Warrens explored in the 60s and 70s, and now they must go across the pond to England and investigate this haunting in the Hodges family, in which this little girl, played by Madison Wolfe, started to get haunted by the former owner of the house. And that's all I'm going to say about this movie. I didn't really care for The Conjuring. I heard many people speaking well about that movie, and then when I saw it, it was just another haunting movie. But this movie, I actually did enjoy it. I think the performances were all around good, and I like how this movie deals with the drama of the family. First of all, the mother, she deals with her sons and daughters being haunted by some demonic spirit. They don't have a good life. They have one shitty of a life, and her daughter suddenly starts to be haunted by this strange presence in their house, and then her other children start to be haunted as well. You see these little kids playing around at night, and there's this strange force in the house doing things to them that is not natural. And she's an unbeliever despite the fact that all her children are freaking out about this mysterious presence, until the moment she witnesses something that makes her believe. And that's when the Warrens come in. They need to help this family, because a family they never refused to help before, and they don't want to start now. But you see Vera Farmiga dealing with the fact that she saw some things in the beginning of this movie that she can't handle anymore because it's too personal for her. And now you have this beautiful element of parallels in the storytelling that is the marriage of Lorraine and Ed Warren and the Hodges family in England. And they are all trying to save each other if you really look at how the story is told to you. You see the kids trying to help out each other. You see the brotherly love they share. And then you have some parallels as well. And then you have some other parallels in Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren's former life. How they got here, how they chose to become these exorcists that help these families around. You also see the prosecution of the media and of the police not believing and exploring other ways that this family could maybe be faking this haunting. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga have great chemistry, and their characters grow from the previous movie, which despite not liking, I really appreciated that had happened in this movie. Also, kudos to Madison Wolfe. She was great in this movie, playing this little girl and then pretending to be haunted when she was possessed by the demon. I think she did a really great job, and the way she connects to all the characters around and how the other characters connect to her, trying to help her, seeing what is going on really both with her and this demonic spirit that is bothering her and her family. Despite all these good performances, to me the shining star of this movie truly is James Wan. The way he films this movie is so impeccable, really reminds you of some classic horror movies, classic good horror movies, and not in a way that he's trying to rip them off, but in a way that he's paying homage to them and really innovating the style of directing of those old classic style of directing a horror movie. You definitely see some elements of The Exorcist, for example, and they work great because James Wan took it as his own elements and did something new to them. You can really see this is James Wan's movie without knowing that he's directing this. Despite all that and all the good things this movie has, it still falls under some horror cliches that you can clearly see on the screen. They are not many, and they are not really that bothersome, but there are definitely elements that you're like, I've seen that before, and I've seen that before in the first Conjuring. There's also some story elements that don't beat quite right, and using a Portuguese expression, they really do feel like they're filling up the sausages in this movie to make up for the 2 hour and 10 minute runtime. And there's also an element in this movie that connects even more both the storylines of the Warrens and the Hodges family, which I did like, but thinking about it, it doesn't really make much sense, and also they didn't need it. It doesn't bother me because I liked it, but there's really no reason to connect those elements if you think about it. All in all, I like this movie more than The Conjuring. I don't think it's a movie I need to see ever again. I like James Wan's directing style. If you are a horror fan, and especially if you like the first Conjuring, I can definitely tell you to go see this movie. And in all fairness, I am going to give The Conjuring 2 a martini. It's a good time, anytime. But what did you think of The Conjuring 2? Did you like the first Conjuring? Did you not? Are you looking forward to see this movie? Have you already seen it? Did you like it more or less than the first Conjuring? And what is your favorite haunting movie? I want to thank you all for helping me reach 150 subscribers. The Blu-ray collection is definitely coming on Sunday. You guys can of course start typing in your questions for my hashtag Legend of Tarzan Q&A and ask me questions about anything. Thank you so much, my beautiful subscribers, my geekies. I love you all. We are now 152 strong in this community, and I hope to meet some of you, if I can, at Star Wars Celebration. As always, there are links to my Facebook and my Instagram in the description below. You guys can go there and stalk me on the internet. If you haven't, click the little subscribe button below the video box and join our beautiful community where we talk about movies, video games, anime, TV shows, and everything we love. Because that's what we are here to do, share our passion about the things we love. And I hope you really enjoyed this movie more than I did if you are a fan of horror and if you like the first Conjuring. And of course, I'll leave a link to my previous video right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review once again. Thank you once again for helping me reach 150 subscribers. I will gladly give you my Blu-ray collection on Sunday. Be prepared for that. And this coming week, I'll have reviews for Now You See Me and Sing Street, as well as, of course, my weekly Game of Thrones review. Right here is a link to my previous video, which is my Warcraft movie review. There are no spoilers there. I'm not going to do a Warcraft spoilers review because I just don't understand enough about Warcraft besides the movie I saw this week. But I hope you go there, enjoy, and tell your friends. Share with them this video for them to join our community and like the video as well. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the little button below the video box. And of course, I'll see you guys in all those reviews and many of the other special videos I have coming. Cheers!